I am sick and tired of people saying that the instigator rule prevents players from policing the game and protects cheap shot artists. It does the exact opposite. Here's a great body check by Brett Howden on Kulich, and you know what? It doesn't even matter if it's a great check or not. Whether that hit was clean or dirty is 1,000% irrelevant to the application of the instigator rule. It has no bearing whatsoever on the choice that Peyton Krebs makes. Now, Krebs sees this and he thinks it's dirty. That's the only thing that matters here. Krebs thinks it's worth going after another player. And that's his prerogative. He can make that choice. There's nothing wrong with that choice. I have no problem with a player defending a teammate. But the rule book isn't based on feelings. And you know what else doesn't care about your feelings? The instigator rule itself. Let's take a look at the rule and see how many points Krebs hits to qualify for this penalty. First one, distance traveled. Yeah, I'll say all the way from the front of the net all the way out to the hash marks. That's a good distance. Gloves off first, 100%. First punch thrown, actually I check-marked it, but that's kind of debatable if you watch it. But it took so long for the first punch to be thrown that it doesn't really matter. Menacing attitude or posture, 1,000% yes. He came in, he knew full well what he was going to do when he skated over there. And is it conduct in retaliation to an in-game incident or obvious retribution for a previous incident in the game or the season? Check. And you know what? That rule doesn't say retribution for a clean or dirty incident, just an incident. Nobody cares whether this hit is clean or dirty. All they care about is whether it's worth it to choose to go get retribution. And you know going in full well that the penalty for that choice is an extra 2 and a 10 for 17 total minutes and penalties. And you just have to decide whether it's worth it or not. But most importantly, on the flip side, if this hit is deemed to be clean, then there needs to be protection for players like Howden who stayed within the confines of the rules when they delivered that body check. He shouldn't have to fight by making a clean choice. He should be rewarded for that, and he is with a power play.